So is the Wolcen Lords of Mayhem game not trending anymore? Well, let's find out, you guys. Let's compare it with the last Epoch, Diablo 3, and Path of Exile. Let's go. Since after the Kickstarter project was founded back in 2016, how is the interest for this game upholding ever since? I mean, let's take a deep dive into this and answer this question right now because you can see I've logged in here at Google Trends. I've got my tiny Marty GameDK logo up here, which is cool. But anyways, if I'm going to search here for Wolcen Lords of Mayhem directly, I'm just going to include the title, the complete title of the game, and I would like to change United States here to worldwide, and I would like to see for the past 5 years because I want to compare how it was back then and how it is today. So as you can see here, this is compared with a search engine, web search. If you go to Google and search this term, Wolcen Lords of Mayhem, you will gain. You will. It's based on this search word here, right? So, and you can see it's the number one in Germany. You got Serbia, Croatia, South Korea, and Hungary as the top five here. And what I think is really interesting here to see is that they do have kind of good interest here in interest points. These points, by the way, it does not mean that 59 people searched for this term this day. It means that it's a scale for the interest level of how many people that is actually searching for this. So, and also I wanted to add, if you're a person and you go to Google and you search for Wolcen Lords of Mayhem, it's because you maybe have heard of the game, you want to know more, right? You want to learn about this for the first time. You go to Google and you search for it. So this is like a trend. I mean, for new people coming in, taking a look at this game, and it's actually been pretty good all the way through here since 2016. You can see all the way up to 2017, 18, and now 19 here. It's a bit on the decline for this year, uh, especially if we go to YouTube search. We can change it here from web search to YouTube search, and I think that's pretty interesting. Um, but you can see here on the YouTube side that actually right now we are on the decline. So right now we're definitely not in a trend for Wolcen Lords of Mayhem, but I hope that once we get a bit further this year, that we could see a rise in this graph because there's another cool new stuff coming out for Wolcen and a lot of polishing and the release of the game in the end of this year. So let's hope that we can improve on this. But let's compare it. I think it was pretty interesting. If we, let's say, if we actually compare this with another game, another competitor in the same genre here, you can actually see that worldwide past 5 years YouTube search, that you can see the red graph here is last epoch, how many people that are searching for that. And I must say that right now, last epoch is trending. You can see comparing to, especially here, April to May the 4th, you can actually see there's a lot of search volume for last epoch. So I think I don't know when the beta came out. It's pretty recent, so it might have been in that regard. And actually, I just wanted to go down here from 5 years to let's say past 12 months. And let's have a look now. So here you can see it's also a big difference here from last Epoch to Wolcen. Actually, let's just do this with capital letters. There we go. Wolcen Lords of Mayhem. And remove this. Okay. So, but it's been pretty steady here. Wolcen on the lead here, and the average, you can see that Wolcen is a bit more popular than last Epoch at the moment. Well, over these past years, graphs in the average. So I just think it's pretty interesting, right, guys? So let's add another one here. This could be a Path of Exile. Path of, if I could spell it right, Path of Exile. We're just going to go for Path of Exile. You can see there's a lot of people interested in Path of Exile compared to the other two new games here. And of course, this game has been out for a long time, has been pretty steady now in the market for a while. So this is the past year, and I just think that it's pretty interesting to look at this now, and I hope that I could do one more comparison. Sorry, that was my phone. One more comparison soon. Once we get some more details out for the game, right? And maybe next year we will see Wolcen Lords of Mayhem rise in the graphs here. So let's just add the king Diablo 3, and let's see how we do. You can actually see here that Diablo 3 is a lot more popular than Path of Exile. Well, throughout the whole year, actually last year, 2018, it was more popular. But you can see recently here in March, there was a peak where Path of Exile was actually over the trend of Diablo 3. So maybe there's some news coming out here in this around this date. I'm not 100% sure, but I still think it's very interesting for this game genre to see, you know, with the potential of last Epoch, and also Wolcen Lords of Mayhem. If they can just get up like half here, you know, they will have a lot greater player base. And yeah, you can see the last Epoch and Wolcen is just like a straight line compared now to the other two giants here. So anyways, I think this was pretty cool. If you liked the video, remember to subscribe and like, and leave a comment what you think about the competitors. Did I choose the right ones? Do you see other games competing with Wolcen Lords of Mayhem? Well, just let me know in the comment section below, guys, and I'll just see you later. Thank you.